All right, how are we doing today, folks? We are live once again, jumping into some more Diablo 4. Still trying to get done with Act 2 here. I think this might be the last mission for Act 2. We'll find out. I was going to do it yesterday, but since I figured it might be the last one, I figured I'd wait to do it on stream for you guys. So let's go do it. Hopefully it's the last one. We need to get through Act 3 in order to get our horse. Yep, so we're still working on it. We still got a lot to explore yet and a lot to do. But, so let's stop wasting time. Let's jump into it here. As always, I am EMGWictincei, and this is Entrancingly Mediocre Gaming. Alright, let's barricade it. I don't know what the hell we just destroyed there, but okay. Oh, what do we got here?
No!
No, no, no! Yeah, uncalled for. Uncalled for. I opened up doors I didn't want to open. I was trying to attack him, not open doors. I thought they were all dead. One left. What's up, Leslie? Watching from work. Well, I hope work's going all right for you. Can't open that door. Damn goatmen. Yeah, I'm doing all right, Leslie. I can't complain too much. Watched the Starfield announcement direct thing before I went live that they did yesterday. That's looking like it's going to be a really good game. Only problem with that game is it is single player, but it's definitely one we will be playing. No one here today, just answering the phones. So now for some me time. There you go. Hey, what's up, Arun? How you doing, man? If you're not working, I won't be able to watch while I'm working. Yeah, we watched Sinister last night. Yep. We finished it. We'll probably watch the second one here in the next few days, if I had to guess. I definitely did not remember Sinister at all, so I'm guessing it's a movie I've never seen. But it was a good movie. Second one isn't as good. He liked it. Me watching all sorts of horror movies, though, there was a lot of it I could predict, but some of it I didn't. I didn't think it was going to be the little girl. I thought it was going to be the teenage boy at the end. Yes, yep, that's the one, Arun. Yep. Yeah, it was a good movie. It was a really well done movie. I like a lot of Blumhouse stuff. I didn't know that they did Sinister, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. When they left the house, first thing I said is it was going to follow them, and of course, it did. Now, I had a feeling it was going to end the way it ended. I just didn't think the person that did it was going to be the one that did it. I got to think of some other horror movies I've seen that he hasn't that he needs to watch. We were talking about Cujo last night because of the dog. And he's like, what's Cujo? I was like, oh my God. So he's never seen Cujo. Oh, Mr. Boogie.
Light, cleanse these faithful servants of their
The
sin.
hell?
Bring them peace in
Look,
death.
it looks like a scene from Sinister. Too bad they're all not tied up. I haven't either because it's a dog. Yeah.
Bloody miracle you made it here in one piece. Lilith and that beast tore right through us. Could have killed me too. But she left me untouched.
I'm wondering if he's seen
She's
Carrie,
toying with
the
me.
original, not the new remake. If he hasn't seen Cujo, I doubt he's seen Carrie.
Watch her destroy everything I've built. Damn it! Did you see Yorin the way you came?
No.
She hasn't won yet. There's still a chance to stop her. But I can't do it alone.
I'm with you. Where is she now?
An old chamber beneath the keep. That's where Astaroth is. I didn't vanquish him like the stories say. I imprisoned him in a soul stone. It was a last resort. I built Eldheim over the stone to contain its evil. I've spent my life watching over it, keeping it a secret, so Astaroth would never hurt anyone again. Not even my son knows. I'm sorry for hiding this from you before, but I couldn't risk a stranger finding out the truth.
So it's your fault all this is happening.
We should get moving. Follow me. If you didn't see Yorin outside...
God damn, he moves quick for a fat
search
man.
on the way.
Never watched it, but I heard Hereditary was a good one. I've never even heard of that one, Arun. Oh, what movies was I just thinking of?
We were discussing
They're all
what happened
Netflix.
with Erida.
The Haunting of Hill House and Bly Manor and all those are some good ones
I
too.
ordered some guards to escort him.
I
out
watched
of
the
Decay.
first one in that series. Didn't watch the second one yet. The first one in that
Stay with
series, I did not expect the story to pan out the way it did. That one threw me for a loop. I think Bly Manor. Which one's the first one? Is it Hill House? I think Hill House might be the first one. I think. Oh, that's right. It's a TV show on Netflix, not a movie. Yeah, that's what it is. Hill House is the first one. I think Bly Manor is the second one. But I watched the first one. I didn't watch the second one yet. It's more of a psychological horror movie, if you will. Now it does have ghosts and all that stuff in it and all that, but it's not a in-your-face horror show, if you will, where there's jump scares around every corner. It's more of a psychological horror where it just fucks with your head. But it was a really good series. I'm gonna have to see if he's watched that. If not, I might have to sit down and watch that series with him. That was really good. It should not, Arun. From what I remember, there was not many, if any at all, jump scares in it. Which is why I classify it more as a psychological horror than a horror movie, if you will. The Haunting of Hill House, the Netflix TV series. I thought it was a movie. I forgot it was a series, but that's another really good one. I did not watch The Haunting of Bly Manor, though, yet. I started it, but never finished it.
One of Yorin's protectors.
If you're into, like, psychological horror and all that, it's really good. Like I said, I don't remember many, if any at all, jump scares in it.
Yorin's mace is here. I told
One
you
of
to
the
get out.
Guardians
Maybe
known
he and the
in
knights
order
tried
to watch
stop
over
Lilith.
Yorin.
Could she have taken
A
him
broken
somewhere?
corpse now, marked by claw marks.
Possible reason would she
Yorin's mace sits atop
He
the
means
body, but
nothing
there
to
is
her.
no other signs of the
We
boy.
need to move. The
You
way
watched
to
Hill House?
Astaroth is
Yeah,
through
that's what we're talking about. It is really good. I really enjoyed that series. It did not end the way, or I should say, it panned out how I did not expect it to pan out. I don't want to ruin it since Arun hasn't seen it, so I'm trying to be
Why
as
is
vague
it
as
so
possible.
eager to find Astaroth?
But you've seen it, you know what I'm talking
I've been
about.
asking myself that same question. But I'm as much in the dark about it as you are, I'm afraid. They share a connection, though, and a strong one at that. Astaroth is a guardian of Lilith's father, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred.
Oh no, you're good, Arun. You're good. I just don't like ruining movies for people if they haven't seen them, or shows. But it bases around a house being haunted. And I'm not big into movies and shows like that. Like, my mom watches frickin' all those ghost hunting shows and all that. She swears up and down she can feel the dead and all this. I don't believe in any of that shit. So I tend not to watch movies or shows like that, but The Haunting of Hill House was really fucking good. American Horror Story. I started watching that and didn't really get into that too much. But I've only watched like the first episode. I was trying to get into American Horror Story, but I'm going to have to sit down and give it another shot. For some reason, it just didn't resonate with me the first episode I watched. Damn, I swear he's quick for a fat man.
Here it is.
No, here it was.
Soulstone Chamber.
Some seasons were better than others.
All this time.
I'll have to give it another shot.
No sign of Yorin, though. We need to find
I've heard from a bunch of people that that some of the seasons are really good and all that, but I don't know if it was just the first season or what. It just that first episode. I don't mind if a show starts off slow, but holy fuck. Oh, cutscene. Maybe. Maybe it's a cutscene.
Mighty Astaroth, the charred duke himself, confined to a cage. What a pity.
Daughter of hatred.
I have an offer. You will grant me safe passage to a place I am no longer welcome. In exchange, I will give you freedom and more. Donan's progeny, his pride and joy, your retribution if you give me what I want.
Safe passage.
Oh, damn. Right in the forehead. Ooh. Ooh, that had to hurt.
Was it another vision? Did you see Yorin?
Lie.
Yes.
No, I did not. Oh.
Lilith stabbed him with the Soul Stone.
You like the first one in the Asylum season you liked? Yeah, I'll have to give it another shot.
My son?
I'm sorry, Donan.
This isn't over.
I know what I...
No! There's still time. You have to trust me. Meet me in the Great Hall. We must find Yorin as quickly as possible. I realize how hopeless this all seems, but I've spent half my life studying the Soul Stone. I know its nature. It will take time for Astaroth to overpower my boy. I taught him well. Even now, he's resisting the demon's influence.
Are you sure about that?
They'll be close by. Karagar, perhaps. All those innocents to burn will excite Astaroth, make him fight harder to take control.
Lilith has what she wanted from Astaroth. Why would she linger here?
I don't know.
Go rest, man. You're having trouble speaking. Up there, huh? Now, do we just fast travel and go up, or do we walk? Screw it. We'll walk. Yeah, I'd have to say The Haunting of Hill House is probably by far my most favorite horror genre thing in a long time. Have either of you guys seen 1408 with John Cusack? Where he goes and stays in this supposedly haunted room in this hotel. Nope, I don't want to go in the city. Go this way. We go over yonder. That was another person killing shit. Any altars of Lilith along the way? How did my sword get put away?
They're here.
How did I leave him way the fuck back there and he got here before I did?
You're in! You're in!
Petals of
He
Lilith.
has been waiting for you.
Where? Where is he?
Come forth.
The hell?
My boy.
He called out for you, wept until his tears became fire.
So much for
Do
him
as you please,
resisting him.
Astaroth. I have what I came for.
what I wanted to push. Get back here, bastard. Ow. Ooh, on fire. Stop running away. Okay, he's dead. Now what? That fight wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yoren.
Homework getting in the way of my viewing enjoyment. God damn it.
I'm sorry, my son. I'm sorry.
Donan, I will leave you in peace.
I can't pick it up. Oh, I got a lot of shit to go get rid of. Yeah, we'll throw it on. That's for Bone Prison. It's only 60%, so it's only 10% off the base. We're not going to worry about that. That can go away. I still don't know if I want to switch to this or not. Hey, what's up, Craig? Yep, Diablo. Get life on kill, which is nice. Core skill damage goes down. Damage to slowed enemy. Critical strike damage goes up. Yeah, I think we're going to swap off. Then I'm pulling that affix out of the sword, because that's really good. That's the high side of the 40 to 60%. So we'll swap that, and we're going to keep that and pull the effects out of it. Basic skill damage. I can throw in there. I'm going to have to see which gems are better to put where and what slot where I go doing all that stuff. Thank goodness this is my last week. I was going to ask when you were out of that place and starting the new one. So you got one more week. Hopefully the week goes by quick for you there, Leslie. Get to the place you want to be. Making the money you want to make.
Aye.
Look, he even said hi.
A shame about Yorin. Was one of us, you know. We'll take care of him and his father.
Lilith and Astaroth had made a deal, and we were the ones who would pay the cost. Our presence was no coincidence. Everything happened exactly as Lilith wanted. We just danced to her music. Donan was shattered. His mind on grief, not her. Not answers. No one knew what Lilith was truly after, or exactly what Astaroth had promised her. But we needed to recover quickly, and we needed to stop chasing her phantoms.
My burden is too great.
Ooh. Those are better, kinda. Ooh, I don't know. I got the +2 to Blood Surge, which is my one I used to heal. Ooh. I think we're gonna keep the other one on, even though this gives more armor. Okay, is that the end of Act 2? That was, so I was right. So now we're starting Act 3, which is way over yonder. First things first, I need to go back to town here to get rid of stuff. Why did it stop? Why is it not teleporting me? Oh, this game. Tell me that was considered in the town and it didn't want to teleport me or something? A blacksmith. When I have work, I don't want to, and when I don't have work, I want to, because I don't have any money. Yeah. Huh.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Oh. No, thank you. I try to keep my getting high to later in the evening or at night before bed. I'll take a few hits here and there, but I won't do enough to make myself loopy. What elixirs can we craft here? Damage against spiders, wildlife, maggots, snakes, and werewolves. Vampire, skeletons, zombies, ghosts, and ground. Maybe we'll craft that one, because that... we fight a lot of undead. Increase armor by 200, thorns by 100. Ooh, that's a good one to get, too. Increase attack speed. Cold resist, fire resist, lightning, poison, shadow, dodge, armor. Definitely not doing that one. When there's a better one that doubles that. Or triples that. Shift is over at 7:30 p.m. So same. Yep. All right, let's craft that. Craft 3 of them. That should be good for now.
Speed of the pack.
I don't have incense that I can craft yet. Gotta make sure I pronounce that right. Incense. I don't want to enchant. I want to extract. Here we go. That'll give me that. Oh, that's right. If it's on a two-handed weapon, it doubles. And if it... I heard that slip. I always make that slip when I try to say incense. So it doubles on a two-handed, and it's 1.5 on an amulet. So we're gonna hang on to that. Yeah, we'll hang on to that. So I get a good two-handed weapon that I want to keep. And that is if I want to do a minion build at the higher levels. If I decide not to do a minion build, we won't be needing that. But it's still good to have, since it's on the higher end. What's up, Hooters? I don't want the innkeeper. I want my stash. There it is. Hello? Why?
Not while I'm in town.
Is this not opening? Oh. Solo flawless grasp of avarice done. Nice. Why can I not do either of these? Well, we're going to do this because I think my character is bugged. I'll eventually try to run another dungeon solo. I want to try running the new one because I know the mechanics of the new one. I know the new one. It's just the new one's hard. What level? Let me pull all these out. I'm not sure if I remember what level the next one up from Chipped is. Okay, so this... That's not that good. That... And that's... not too good either. We'll get rid of them.
I need more time.
Starfield. This is the new game that Bethesda has been working on. Comes out in September. It will be on Game Pass. So as long as you got Game Pass, you'll be able to play it when it comes out and not have to buy it.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
First boss in Ghost of the Deep has about 13 mil health. Yeah. But there's strats out there that you can use to do that much damage in them in a short amount of time. You might have to 3 or 4 phase them or 5 phase them, but it's doable. And not have to do it like 15 rounds. At least from the videos I've watched. Now, it doesn't mean that
Beware the envious,
they didn't
friend.
patch out some of the ways for the damage and stuff. But from what I've watched and all that, there's really no way they can patch it out because it's using tractor cannon and stuff like that that they just fucking buffed and crap. You thought Bethesda went bankrupt? No. Oh my god, no. Bethesda was bought out, well, ZeniMax was bought out by Microsoft, and ZeniMax owned Bethesda. I think that's all I was going to do here. How many obols do I have? 107. So we're not going to do anything with them yet. Let's start making our way west. Some game maker went belly up recently. There's always game developers getting shut down by studios when they get bought out. EA's big for that. They'll buy a studio and then shut it down after they work on a game, or shut them down before they even have a chance to make a game. But you could be thinking of something along those lines. It definitely wasn't Bethesda. I can't see Bethesda going bankrupt anytime soon. They make the Fallout and Elder Scrolls series. That's their cash cow right there.
Is someone there?
Do you require aid?
Please, I need your help. I can't see. My dearest wanders these woods alone.
out of essence.
I gotta turn that off, like it's annoying. You don't need to tell me every time you're out of fucking essence, goddammit. Alright. That was a world event with 2 other people. Alright, we'll catch you later. Oh, that's on the high end too for the effects. Oh no. That gives essence cost reduction. Jesus. Ow. So far, all seasonal challenges done. I still got a bunch. I got to work on this week's. And I think I have one on the first week, which was Rift, which I probably won't do. Increase damage reduction by 6%, reduced by 2% for each active minion. What? That makes no sense. Increases damage reduction by 6%. Reduced by 2% for each active minion. So is that 2% on top of the 6? Do that one. Screw it. Rift ain't as bad when you're playing for the challenge. That's the only time I played it last season was for the challenge. Now there's a side quest over there, but we're not going to be doing side quests. We'll save them for after level 50. Yeah, here in a couple hours, we'll be back into some Destiny. Run some more Master Nightfalls for people. Outside of that, I don't know what else we'll be getting into in Destiny today. Well, hell, this is a new settlement. I only have a few things on me, so I don't need to go take care of them at the moment. So we'll continue on to the next starting mission of Act 3. I love it. We go from cold to a swamp to now a desert. Another scythe, huh? Guessing they're trying to push the scythe on necromancers. Haven't found any statues of Lilith along my way. I think that's something I'm going to have to pull the map open for, to find them and mark them. Ted Bardu! This is another big town in the game. Where is that it here? That is it. And over there is the start of the quest.
Can we never have peace?
No.
Cursing all night.
No, you cannot.
Well, he's still breathing.
He is lucky to be.
That old man there, he claims to be Horadrim, but he drinks like an ox.
He came to town days ago, looking for a servant of the demon Lilith. A pale man. It seems he didn't like what he found.
I see. I will take it from here.
Who are you?
He and I met in the Fractured Peaks. I saw his pale man in a vision, if you can believe it.
Enough. He's yours.
I just had to look up and
Just
see
keep
when
away from
this
the
game
bottle,
takes
both
place
of
in the timeline. Apparently it's 50 years after the third one. I thought it was in between 2 and 3.
Oh, bloody damn hells, what do you want?
You told me to meet you here, Lorath. Remember?
Of course I remember. I'm just surprised you're not dead. Hand me that bottle.
What happened to you?
I was attacked, obviously, by vast quantities of alcohol, wielded by my own treacherous hand. There may also have been a brawl with the goats over this patch of mud, but I like to think I triumphed.
Lorath, who is the Pale Man?
The Pale Man was Haradrim.
Horadrim? Then you must know him.
I thought I did, once. His name is Elias. He was my apprentice.
Ah, lovely.
He was the one who brought Lilith to Sanctuary. It's possible that I did not take the news very well.
What must we do then?
Find him. Figure out what he's done. And then kill him.
Fantastic.
There's a woman here someplace. She has some messages we'll need. And I'm of no use to anyone right now. Could you find her? Enough time has been wasted.
Sure, I'll be your errand boy.
Ask if she's heard from the Orbay Monastery.
No word from Orbay. Same as yesterday and the day before. But I have something else. Rumor has it a pale man passed through the Abaru Canyon some time ago. Fearsome fellow, dressed in black. After Lorath's performance last night, I wager he'll want to know.
Oh my god, back and forth, back and forth.
Strange. I wrote to the Orbay Monastery the day I arrived. The abbot should have replied by now.
Tekran spoke of a rumor. A pale man, seen near the canyons.
The canyons? Why didn't you say so? We go at once. Ugh, but we can't leave Orbay unchecked. Sod it. I'm off to the canyons. You can meet me there or go to the monastery. You seem reliable. Thus far. Do not prove me wrong.
Alright, so where do we go? Guess we go here first since it's the closest one. Sounds like a plane to me. I don't know how giant cow beasts are dropping gold, but we're not going to question it, I guess. Oh, that was an event. I didn't even know that was an event. Heh.
Thank you.
Well, that's not the way I need to go. Need to go down that way. Let's check what I just got. Yep, we'll swap that out. What about this? Armor's a lot worse. Levels lower. Well, I guess I'm going to be getting rid of my 2 ranks of Blood Surge. For better gloves. Oh well. We'll have to re-roll it and see if we can't get a better stat than that shadow damage, since I have no shadow damage stuff.
I had hoped to find a witness who saw Elias. Instead, I have a camp of dead merchants. They were slaughtered by demons, that much is plain. But none were summoned here. We should search the canyons.
Could Elias have summoned these demons?
Easily. And assuming he did, he may still be here. Stay close to me.
Oop. Any succubus. Any statues or altars of Lilith or flame. There's got to be one in here somewhere. Be back in a few. Gonna go hunt some food left. All right, Hooters. I'll catch you when you get back, man. There's that. Oh, I'm frozen. That's why I couldn't move. Take the claymore. Hey, what's up, Vine? How you doing?
I hear a stone carver lives in that house. A man called Ganbar. It's hidden, isolated. Perfect for working in solitude.
Reminds me of your house.
Yeah, I think your wood carver is possibly dead in here, dude.
They're coming to a hell rift. I will cause them to put them down.
Far too easy. These demons were burning. I'd expect more from a mage of Elias's ability. Let's search the house.
Oh, right. So what you're saying is it wasn't Elias. And that's what I just heard.
Tread carefully. Elias could still be close. See what you can find.
I ain't scared of no Elias. What would that say? Remains of a fine stone statue smashed to pieces. Expertly carved statue of Lilith covered in blood. Okay.
Today, Master Elias called at my door. I had trouble with my words, so I showed him my carvings. He said he could see my pain in them. The pain of a lonely man who had learned to hate the world. And yet, our mother, Lilith, found me beautiful. He said there are others like me as well. And together, we will build the new world.
So they're preying on the weak and the lonely. Got it. Scrolls of incantations for the summoning of minor demons. Drawings resemble the four-legged demons in the canyons. Lovely.
Burning hells! We're too late. Elias is long gone. This Genbar is our summoner.
How can you be certain?
Isn't it obvious? Elias finds Genbar alone, friendless, full of anger. So he plays him like a fiddle, offers him Lilith's love and a part in his grand delusion. Then he gives him tools to express his anger.
Summoning scrolls.
Very perceptive. Who knows how long Genbar has stewed in this madness? Let's hope he can still be questioned.
Can I break the door now? Oh, open it. I didn't want to open it. I wanted to break it down.
Oh, Mother, thank you for opening my eyes. Your hatred fills my heart. I can't feel my hands from working.
Genbar, you poor fool.
You poor fool. That's not an altar I can claim. Lord, think you got enough carvings of Lilith laying around?
Thank you for sending Master Elias to show me the way. I long for the day when we stand by your side.
Hey,
and
you,
set
idiot.
the cleansing fire.
Look behind you.
Visitors. Did Master Elias send you?
Yes.
Master Elias? Well, yes, in fact, he did. Ours is a very important mission. We have something for the Master, but we had heard he was with you. Do you know where he is?
Liar! Dirty pig's-born liar! The Master has all he needs! Rise now, my wretches, to me!
What's up, Matt? Yep, using the Titan bubble. Oh my god, that's a big guy. Oh, great. No, stop making me run. There we go. What's up, Matt? How you doing, man?
Oh, Elias.
Hope your day's going all right.
How vicious you've become.
Damn, that's a big statue. And I can't even... I guess that's all of it. Looks like there should be another head up here.
Bad news first. Gembar was expecting someone. It seems Elias has turned others to his madness. Taught them to summon too, I'd wager. You heard Gembar. The Master has all he needs. They're about to do something drastic.
And the good news?
Elias gave us a gift, remember? This demon he sent to kill us, it is unique. It requires constant feeding. Human sacrifices, in fact. If I cut open its belly, someone inside might hold a clue.
Well, let's go do it.
Came from. I must have it brought to Ked Bardu for examination.
Why? I got a scythe in my hand. We can cut his belly open right now.
See what's keeping that bloody abbot.
You're working, but I'm feeding your addiction of this game. Yeah, I'll be starting another class once I hit level 50 and finish the campaign off. This way I don't have to do the campaign again on the other guy. Or I might wait till the seasons start and then do it that way instead. Because I'm pretty sure when the seasons start, you're going to have to create a whole new character to make it be able to use the season pass and all that stuff. So I might end up waiting till season 1 starts, then starting a new character. We'll see what happens. I know I do want to start another character, though, when the campaign's over with one way or another. I just haven't decided what class yet. Leaning towards Sorcerer. As in D1 and D2, I love the Sorcerer class. But we'll see. D2, I rock the Barbarian class, so Barbarian has a soft place in my heart also. Oh, I didn't want that. That's a piddly tunic. I like rogue classes too. The only class that doesn't excite me too much is the druid. Yeah, I'll play this for a few hours yet. Probably another 2 hours, give or take. Then we'll be jumping back into some more Destiny 2. Doing some more Master Nightfall carries if people need it. Gave myself a time too. I'm like only 2 hours. Nice. Yeah, it's a really good game. It does take a lot of time though to get anywhere. Yeah, it could take a while to get anywhere in this game, it seems. I mean, this is all I've explored so far. And I'm level, what am I, level 38, something like that? 38. So I'm going to be probably way over level 50 by the time the campaign's over with. Because I was doing side missions and stuff. But I learned to not do them now. And I am saving the side missions till after the campaign is done. So I'm on World Tier 1, just trying to burn through the campaign. Since that's the most efficient way to do it. Since World Tier 2 doesn't give you any tangible benefits to using it over Tier 1. Found out too about side missions, yeah. Had to do a dungeon twice because of side missions? You. I was grabbing side missions, hoping that I can complete them while I was running through the campaign. But I stopped doing that. I'm getting way too over level for the areas, so my leveling is going to slow down drastically here soon. It almost got me to click on it. Damn book. Still want to know how a beast drops gold. No, I don't want to go across. I need to go down that, not across. Sad thing is, I know the end game of this, when you get up into the 70s, 80s, 90s, is that's all it's going to be, is redoing dungeons over and over and over again to level up. Which I don't mind. I mean, I like this series of games, and I kind of figured that's how it would be at the end.
I'm low on essence.
Oh, that's right. I need to turn that off. I'm getting tired of saying that. Have you looked at builds for Necros, or are you going balls in? I did look at some builds. I tried out one Wasn't too impressed with it. So I've been rocking kind of my own minion build here, if you will. Ooh, +1 rank in Blood Mist. That's nice. But I don't have Blood Mist. Yeah. Doing a little fishing and smoking. Uh-oh, I can't read that. Hold on. I don't know why that went black all of a sudden. Yeah. Yeah, the builds I saw, I wasn't digging too much. I'm liking this minion build I got put together. Because the shockwave, the blood shockwave, heals me. So I have a way to heal myself, which the build I was trying to do did not have, or that I followed did not have any way to heal. And while you can rely on the potions themselves to heal, that does become a little much later down the road. Oh, I shouldn't say later down the road. In the beginning, it's hard because you don't have many to rely on. But once I figure out how this build does in the later levels, I might make a video on it. Or something, because it's a pretty straightforward build, to be honest with you. I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm not paying too much attention to the effects and stats and stuff on the armor and crap. At least not right now anyway, since I'm replacing them so often. But one thing I will recommend, Matt, since you're not too far into it yet, if you get any legendary items, like this one here is a perfect example. If you get any legendary items, check out the effects that's on it. The legendary enchantment that's on it there. And if you turn on these two, advanced tooltip, both of the advanced tooltips under gameplay, you'll actually be able to see like the 0.2 to 0.5 for the blood mist there. If you get one that's like this and it's at the high range of that, if you're not going to use that piece of armor anymore, take that aspect out and save it, because you can always put it into another piece of armor. So like I already have one here that my skeletons gain increased damage while alive up to 30%. So I pulled that off of two-handed weapon I had, and if I would throw this onto like this two-handed weapon, that 30% will go up to 60%, and that's at the high end, 20 to 30%. So since they are random drops on the percent that it uses or that it gives you, if you find a high one, keep it. Pull that aspect out and keep it, because you never know, you might need it and be able to use it down the line.
Is anyone here?
And even if it is a lower level item, like this one here, it's a level 20, came off of a level 20 item, you can still put that on a level 100 item and get the full effect out of it. So there's no downside to pulling them out if you're not going to use the item anymore. So like whenever I get a new pair of boots to override this one, I'll be pulling that aspect out and hanging onto it in case I ever decide to use Blood Mist. And then same thing with like my ring over here. It's on the higher end. It's not the highest, but it's on the higher end. Consuming a corpse increases damage of your next core scale by 8%, which the range is 5 to 10%, and then up to 40%, which the range is 25 to 50. So since that's on the higher end, that's what I'm going to keep also. Same with that one. For the bubble, that's definitely at the high end. 7.5. It's the highest it can get. And if you notice here, if I put this one on a two-handed weapon, it doubles it. So instead of it being 30%, it will go up to 60%. If I put it on the amulet, it's 1.5 times better than on any other piece of gear. So if I put this on an amulet, it would probably go up to 45% or so, since it's 1.5 times, not 2 times. So you got to keep an eye on that stuff. Before I realized it, I got rid of a bunch of legendary gear that I probably could have used the aspects from. But, oh well, shit happens. If I can save other people from making those same mistakes.
The Horodrim Elias and I are not to be disturbed for the remainder of our meeting, except by the arrival of Lorath Na. Should he appear, escort him to the sacristy at once.
Lock the doors!
What about the others? Beelboot!
Do as I say!
And another thing that you need, or that you should do, pulling aspects out of the chest now, you just toss them in the chest. Yeah, that's what I did with some. But definitely turn on those 2 advanced tooltips so you can see the percentage range. And if they're on the higher side of that range, definitely hang on to those aspects. But another thing that you should also do, which I'm not doing, but I should start doing, if you have a gem slot in a gem into it no matter what, because it's going to do nothing but help you out. So I should start doing that, but I haven't because I don't pay attention to these too much. So like this. Well, I don't have any slots on my weapon. That would be a good one to throw on the weapon. 12.5% to basic skill damage. Socket and unsocket. Yep. And if you say I socket something into this chest piece, which I don't have anything on me now that I would want to put into that. Yeah, I don't have anything on me now that I'd want to put into that. So we'll throw the thorns into it. So now I got a gem in there. If I get a better piece of chest armor and I don't want to hang on to this chest piece, don't go to the jeweler and unsocket it and pay that ridiculous amount of money to unsocket. Just go to the blacksmith and dismantle it and you'll get the gem back for free. So if you're not going to hang on to the piece of armor or the weapon, just go to the blacksmith and dismantle it and you get the gem back. So there's really no downside to not socketing gems in the early stages of the game. The more you know. Yep. It's just little things like that that people find out over time, which is nice to get the word out about stuff like that. This way it helps the overall community out and people with their characters. Whereas if I wouldn't have known that and I wanted that gem back, I would have went to the jeweler myself and unsocketed it and paid that price over and over and over again. Yeah. See, same thing. You've been going to the gem person? Yep. Don't do that anymore. If you're not going to use the piece of that piece of gear anymore, just dismantle it and you get the gem back for free. Save you some money in the long run. Open the door. What door? This one? Yep. Yeah, so those are two things that, since you're in the early stages of the game, be mindful about. Pull out aspects if they're on the higher end, and socket gems, but don't pay to unsocket them, just dismantle. Oh, what the hell did I just retrieve? Place the Crusader skull on the pedestal. Alrighty then. Yeah, no problem, man. Like I said, I like passing out knowledge like that to help everyone out. One other thing, I don't know what world tier you are playing on, but as you can tell, I'm on world tier 1. It is more, what's the word I'm looking for? More, efficient. It's more efficient to burn through the campaign on World Tier 1 than it is on World Tier 2. World Tier 2, the extra experience gain you get is only on monster kills. It is the same across the board no matter what world tier you play on for quests. So there is no bonus experience to quests. And the extra 15% gold is chump change and not worth it. So it's more efficient and you'll get more loot in the long run if you burn through the campaign on World Tier 1. And then obviously when you can these tryhards in tier 2, yeah. I shouldn't say I started. I started this character on World Tier 1. Played the first few hours on World Tier 1. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to switch it to 2 because of the added experience, the added gold. And the difficulty of the monsters do not make it worth what you gain for playing it on World Tier 2. But when you can unlock World Tier 3, you definitely want to switch to World Tier 3.
Finally, my turn to enter the archive.
Because World Tier 3 is where you start getting like Sacred Gear. And then World Tier 4 is where you get Ancestral Gear. So you get the better gear on World Tier 3 and 4. But on World Tier 1 and 2, you get the same gear no matter what. So there's really no benefit to play on World Tier 2. Yeah, after the campaign, move tiers. Or, yeah, I'd say after the campaign. Because after the campaign, you should be level 50. Maybe 51, 52, depending on how many side quests you've done. But when you hit level 50, you definitely should be moving to World Tier 3 after the campaign's over with. Check what's this way, then we'll go back down that other hall. Oh, that just leads me back out here. What the hell? Yeah, you can't move to World Tier 3 until you're done with the campaign. And then I believe you have to beat the capstone dungeon for World Tier 2 to move to 3. So once you're done with the campaign and you're level 50 or a little higher than 50, switch to World Tier 2. Do the capstone dungeon for World Tier 2, so then you can move to 3. That's the best way to do it.
Not a Haradrim, not a man. A devil.
This is a grind? Yes, it is. Very much so. Let's see if I can pull it up and show it on stream real quick. The experience chart is ridiculous. I don't know if you saw that yet or not. People actually figured out the experience, climb, and everything for this game. Let me pull this over here. And let me turn on display. There we go. So this is the experience chart. And this is why playing on Tier 2 is worthless. It's only 20% increase to monster experience. And that's it. The curve from 1 to 50 is not bad. It's not bad at all. Once you hit 50 and you move up to Tier 3, you see it jumps up a little bit. And then it goes up again at 60. And then at 70, when you can move to World Tier 4, woof, straight up. Straight the fuck up. So World Tier 2 is not worth it. Not worth it at all. And obviously, if you're over level, so like with enemy scaling, if you're level 50 and they're level 47, you're getting 30% less experience from those level 47 guys versus what you would if they were your level or higher. I mean, there's a whole chart that they did on this thing. And it's nuts. The amount of experience needed to get up to level 100 is astronomical. But the higher world tier you go, the more experience you're getting. So it's a grind, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll be finishing the campaign on stream. It won't be today. I got about another 2 hours before I'll be jumping back over to Destiny. But I do plan on playing this until the campaign's over with, and then past the campaign, I'll be playing it also on stream. I play it here and there off stream just to try to burn through a little bit more of the campaign. But I do plan on doing most of it on stream.
Damn you, Rabbit! Why did you let him in?
In the time of troubles, the Orbe Archive once served to codify heresies for the Inquisition. Since then,
that's another thing I would recommend also if you haven't been doing it yet. Search everything you can. Especially just starting out. There's some stuff I'll skip over because I don't feel like searching it. But it's a good habit to search everything you can. Because you can get good ruled armor from searching that stuff also. Why are you not? There it goes.
The abbot opened the door, and the pale devil smiled. He took the forbidden knowledge.
Shh, it's all right. I've cleared the way out. Can you walk?
There is no way out. What knowledge remains must never leave. Unto evening I shall keep it safe, and into the night hereafter. We must protect the archive.
All right, crazy man. Well, he died. So much for him protecting the archive, I guess. What the hell? Will you guys stop spawning so I can go kill whoever's in the next room, please? What class do you have started, Matt? And once you beat the campaign on your one character and get to level 50, any other character you start, you can skip the campaign unless you want to play it again.
Lack the required essence.
Oh, I forgot to turn that off while I was in settings. Damn it. You got a necro? Nice. Don't want to go up in there yet. Jesus. I started another class, but now I feel like I should push through campaign. Yeah, I would push through the campaign ASAP. Burn through it. Get to level 50. Burn through the campaign. Then start your second class. Because you can skip the campaign if you beat it once. So, by skipping the campaign on your second character, you're taking that level 1 to 50 grind out of the equation. Nope. No, spank you. That's right. I wanted to turn that off before it goes off again and annoys me. If you're tired of it telling you I don't have enough essence for that, or I don't have enough mana for that, or whatever, turn that off. Player audio on error. Then it won't happen. Yep, tonight pushing through. It's the best way to do it, in my opinion. Burn through the campaign. Then start your second character if you'd like. Ow. And one thing also, when you can unlock your ultimate, since you're on Necro, if you're going to do a minion build, like what I've been rocking here, you want to pick Army of the Dead for your ultimate. Nice thing about Army of the Dead, if you see down there, the one modifier, the bottom one there, it also raises your skeletal warriors and skeletal mages. So if you have 0 of each, because they all died in the middle of a fight, you pop your ultimate, you get back your 4 and your 3. Or 5 and 3, depending on which skeletal warrior one you have on. So Army of the Dead is really good for minion builds, so you can always keep your minions up. And from what I hear, minion builds aren't very viable in endgame, so we'll see how that goes. On the ultimate, no. Ultimate it's a set amount. I don't think there's any way to lower that unless you can find an aspect or something that will. But I have not found any way to lower that time frame yet. But one thing you can do to mitigate that is if you pick, for your skeletal warriors, you pick the Reaper, and then you pick this middle one here, your Reapers have a 15% chance to carve flesh off enemies, forming a corpse, which is why you see all these corpses always laying around. So even if I don't have Army of the Dead up, and my guys are dying, there's usually always corpses laying around for me to raise new minions. You who would seek to know darkness, kneel before the light, speak the words of the litany, and accept our holy burden. How about you just let me in? But it's just little things like that that you need to think about and to make the build really pop off if you're trying to do a build. You could do just a bone build, like bone skills, bone spear, and all that, because there is it's this one here. Your bone skills deal 1% increased damage for each point of essence you have above 50 upon cast. So you could do a straight bone build if you wanted to. So there's a lot of stuff that's viable for the Necro, which I like.
From morning, my eyes were opened, and I saw the coming darkness.
But if you're wanting to,
I have prepared to accept.
If you're wanting to burn through the campaign as fast as possible on your Necro, I would do the minion, do a minion build, kind of like what I'm rocking, because they will make it go by so quicker, because they'll just go off and kill everything as you're wandering through. Like, if anything gets close, my guys are off to kill them.
No. I deserve to burn with the rest of it.
Where is Elias?
Gone. He said the ruin of Sanctuary was imminent, and only I could help. He is going to summon a lesser evil. He took all he needed, and then my scholars, he murdered them.
What the hell?
Forgive me.
All right then. Can I move to get out of the darkness, please? Oh, you bastard, you moved. Yeah, look, I won't even attack this guy anymore and watch his fucking health bar just drain. That's just my minions. Throw a curse on him every so often. Let your minions do extra damage.
The whole of human knowledge shall be shared among the children of Lilith, and no secret shall be kept from them. And the liars and learned thieves of the world shall perish in their regret.
Huh. All right. Wow, you playing? Yep, that's why I'm telling you, man. Get on your Necro, go to World Tier 1, do the minion build. I mean, it's not a hard build to put together. Not at all. See, if I didn't already have that buff due to one of my items, I'd be picking this one up here for the extra attack speed. I still have yet, this says skeletal priests, but I have yet to find a skeletal priest. They're all mages. So that's one thing that still has me baffled. But one skill I would recommend getting with this build is Blood Surge, because one of the modifiers is it heals you when you use it, and if there's 4 enemies around you and you use it, it doubles the healing. So that's my main way of healing, is the Blood Surge. If that doesn't heal me enough, then I'll pop a potion. But like all these other skills, since I'm doing the minion build, I don't need any of them. Probably will do this essence one, though. Yeah, so like all these other ones, these shadow damages and all that stuff, I haven't touched. I did do a corpse explosion build with the corpse explosion and the corpse tendrils. Which the corpse tendrils, when you use it, will, in a circle around the corpse, it will bring all those enemies to the corpse. So then you can use that with the corpse explosion on top of it to kill everything. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty simple build. I just went with basically what would heal me, which is the Blood Surge. And I did the bottom last upgrade, not the top one. And then my normal bone splinters for my basic attack. And then outside of that, everything else I went with, like I skipped everything here. This is just because of an item. And I don't even use it. Iron Maiden I went with because it will curse, which is nice. And do damage over time. But most of these are just that are outside of my skeleton buffs are all because I have armor that does it. So I mean, it's not a hard build to put together. You just got to think of how you want to play it and how you want to do it. These ones down here are nice. So when I use my bone skill, so the bone splinters, my basic attack, it has a 0.6% increase to critical strike chance for each 10 essence I have upon cast. Now it has a 0.9. So, whoops. So when I cast 1, that gives me a 60% critical strike chance. So my first attack is usually most of the time a crit. I think that's it for in here. But yeah, if you're in the... I think you're in the Discord, aren't you, Matt? If you're in the Discord, when you get home and get on later, If you need me to help you out with the build, just shoot me a message in the Discord, since we'll be playing Destiny, where you can get into the chat and ask questions. I don't mind answering questions about another game than the one we're playing. So if you need help with anything when you get on it, just let me know, man. Can I just leave the dungeon? No. So one thing I hate about some of these dungeons, you can't leave them quickly. The new Destiny one, I like it. It's tough. There's a lot of enemies. We actually ran it yesterday before we got off and got done streaming it. Not sure if we'll run it today or not, but we are running Master Nightfalls again to carry people through it, to help them get some Ascendant shards and all that stuff. But overall, I like the new dungeon. I think that might be the next dungeon I try to solo at some point. Since I know the mechanics, I know how it plays, I know how tough it is. It's just both bosses are bullet sponges, put it that way. But for a dungeon itself, I enjoy it. I enjoy the mechanics. Not sure how much I enjoy the water aspects of it. I thought it would be cooler than what it is, but I mean, it's different. It's something we haven't been able to do before, so I wanted to swim, yeah. Yeah, I was hoping they would have done something along the lines of what Anthem did. Where you can use your jetpack shit, if you will, in the water to swim. I was hoping they would have done something like that. Versus walking on the ocean floor and jumping to go quicker. This town here reminds me of the desert town in Diablo 2.
What did he take?
Scrolls from the Forbidden Archive. He has the means to summon a lesser evil.
Him what? Which bloody one? Where? Oh, we don't know, of course. Elias could cover the steppes in blood, but a lesser could wipe out the continent, or worse. Come, Elias's pet demon is inside. Pray it leads us to him.
My friend who never played this are addicted. They never thought they would get addicted to a game like this. Not their cup of tea. Yeah, I've been trying to talk Z into buying it. He said he's probably going to buy it this week this week since he gets paid.
But where is
But I think this is a game that he would enjoy. He said he doesn't like the top-down camera aspect of it, but I told him he'd get used to it.
This is delicate. A soft noble's hand. Elias would have to feed this thing with more than fancy boots.
That's someone's son.
Or daughter.
We should burn demons.
This is wrong.
This medallion bears the crest of the ruler of the royal house of Gulran.
Former ruler.
Obviously.
That's enough, old man. The dead deserve respect.
The dead deserve nothing when the living are in danger. Now Gulran has a new ruler, and we have Elias to thank for it.
The dead may be worthless to you, but that medallion could bring peace to those still mourning.
Fine. If we are to find Elias, then we must also travel to Gulran. Meet me there, and be swift about it.
Okie. I forget it's top down, so I'll play another game. Yeah.
Too many cannibals.
Yeah, he asked, he's like, how can you zoom in further? I said, yeah, you can zoom in. I said, it's not going to be first person or anything, but yeah, you can zoom in. I tried telling him that the loot in this game is leaps and bounds better than Destiny. I like the loot system in this so much more. Hey, get back here with your horse. I want one of them. Bastard. Well, I guess we'll go this way. Can't believe I haven't found any altars of Lilith in all my wandering. Other than the few at the start. No, there must be a loot goblin over here somewhere. The loot system, feed us all. Yeah, I really like the loot system in the Diablo games. It's always been really good. Oh, I did watch a YouTube video someone put up earlier today, I think it was, that someone is data mining Diablo 4, and they found instances referencing the cow level. So I don't know if that's just a callback to Diablo 1, or if they are actually looking at putting in the cow level into this game. I think that would be freaking awesome if they did. Back in Diablo 1, the cow level was the best place to go for loot. I don't know what the hell I'm walking into, that there's all these dead naked bodies laying all over the place. Do I think this is going to be Game of the Year? That's the $1 million question, ain't it? If I had to guess, I would probably say no. Will it be nominated? Yes. Will it win Game of the Year? No. I have a feeling, as long as it lives up to the hype, I have a feeling Starfield is going to get Game of the Year. Okay, what the hell is this all about? Which, that comes out in September on Game Pass. So that will definitely be another game we play on stream when it comes out. And I have a feeling, as like I said, as long as that one lives up to the hype, I have a feeling that's going to be Game of the Year. There are so many people looking forward to that game, it's ridiculous. Alright, how the hell do I get in there? How have we not ran into any enemies since we've been wandering off this way? It is so unusual. They're scared. Oh, that weapons just got put away. Means we're in a little town. Oh, look at that view.
Good of you to come. Pity you didn't bring an army.
I brought an army. Did you not see the skeletons behind me?
Elias is here.
Gone to the palace, no doubt. Behind the high wall with the gates barred behind him. We can't
Gotta head back to work. Thanks for the tips and tricks. I'll have you on lurk. All right, Matt.
Who can?
Appreciate the lurk. Like I said,
Right.
when you get home and you start playing this later, if you have any questions, just jump back in the stream or hit me up on Discord.
How long has Oyun been missing? Trapped in there with those butchers? She may be the only one left who knows of the tunnel.
If she's still alive. If this tunnel exists at all.
You don't trust me.
Of course not. You're a thief. Useful years ago, true. But it's clear you have some other reason to seek this Oyun.
Not your business.
If I were to look for Oyun, where would I start?
She has a house in the market square. We were supposed to meet there before, but I couldn't get close.
Tried to come back alive.
Well, if I come back,
Not
obviously it's
convinced
going to be
so.
alive.
The risk, but perhaps you'll prove me wrong.
Yeah. Have a little faith for one.
The heck? Hey, what's up, Victor? How are you doing today, man? Bet you're doing better today than you were yesterday because you got it off. Heck yeah! Let my minions heal up a bit here. As long as Z gets home when he normally does, we'll be jumping into Destiny here in about, oh, I don't know, an hour 20, give or take. And we're going to be running more Nightfall carries, so we'll get you through a couple there, Victor. Try to get you stacked up on some Ascendant shards and all that good stuff. Wanted to get the pinnacles for each of my characters before reset. Yeah, it's not a problem. Both Z and I, since we've been running it so much, carrying people through, have max Ascendant shards in our inventory and in the Postmaster of all our characters. So, you want to run it on all three of your characters, or your other two? That's fine by us. I don't know how long we plan on doing it today, but we plan on doing a bunch of runs through it, so. Oh my god, I don't have room. I don't. It's not good. Lucky hit, overpowered basic. Just for 8 extra damage? Don't think so. Don't think so. Nope. I have no prism, 6 cores, and like 100 shards. Ooh. Ew. Ew. Yeah, don't worry. We'll get you. We'll take you through the rotation. As long as no one puts themselves in the queue or wants to do it, we'll run you through over and over again. But if people get in and they want to jump in line, then we'll have to start a queue. Obviously. But we'll get you taken care of, man. We'll get you Ascendant shards. We'll get you... Well, you get all sorts of stuff out of it, which is nice. Where is my stash here? There, okay. Look at that. Craig's already trying to jump in line for the queue. Holy hell. We're gonna see who gets first in the queue when I open it up in the Destiny 2 stream. I'll just wait. See that fucker hiding behind the wall trying to kill me? Pinnacle cap is 1810. Powerful cap is 1800. Why not? What importance do you play? Why am I to not let them get you?
Thank you.
Have you seen someone named Oyun?
I don't know. The cannibals are rounding everyone up, killing, feasting. But a few, they drag away. The prisons, I heard. Why would these monsters keep anyone alive?
The prisons.
What level before
Maybe there's a
legendary
chance
lost
Oyun
sectors become
lives.
impossible? What do you mean? Like, what's the lowest level you can do a lost sector at? I'm pretty sure the legendary lost sectors are either 1830 or 1840. So it all depends on how good you are with your class and all that stuff and your build. But I would say as long as you're in the 1800s, you should be able to run a legendary lost sector all right. Can I not move, please? Holy shit. All my characters are doo-doo. Missing a lot of the exotics that are popping off this season for all three classes. Yeah, I was missing Girl Falcons until just the other day when it was chest and I ran it and got it on my third run. But I would say as long as it's an easier lost sector to do, as long as you're close to 1800, you should be fine. I'd have to look when I get into Destiny. I don't remember. I think the legendary lost sectors are around 1830. Feel like I'm stuck in a loop of progress. Can't seem to get past solo law sectors for exotics, and I need exotics for higher content. The Vex incursion on Neomuna, that like world event, if you will, zone. Do that, and it has a chance to drop exotics, new ones and old ones, I believe. So that's another way they put in to get exotics outside of legendary law sectors. And that could be done with people. That one does not have to be done solo. Let's go back up there, I guess. Yeah, I'm 90% sure that Vex Incursion Zone drops old exotics also. I know for a fact it drops the newer ones. I'm just not 100% on the older ones, so I think it does. But running the Master Nightfalls, you have a good chance to get exotics that way too. So hopefully we can get you some this evening that will help you out for what you're looking for. Yeah, those Strand meditations could be hard to grind. I know when Strand came out, I think they were dropping at a higher rate than what Bungie wanted. I think they tweaked it so it's how they wanted it now. But I could tell you that I unlocked all the Strand stuff on the Titan, did that Titan Strand build, haven't touched Strand since. Especially this season. This season's more towards Void and Arc. So, I mean, if you have a decent exotic for both Void and Arc, depending on what build you want to do, that's really all you need this season. So if you have Gerfalcons, that's pretty much all you need on the Hunter. And you can do a volatile round build to keep volatile rounds up all the time. You hear that? Sounds squishy in there. No, this season's Void also. Just look at the mods on the Fragment. Or not Fragment, the goddamn artifact. They're Void and they are Arc based this season. Like 2 things, yeah, and one of those void things is really good. If you're looting chests, doing the Vex Incursion Zone, what else gives them? Lost Sectors. I would say the Vex Incursion Zone is probably the best way to get them. That's how I built so many up myself, was by running that over and over again.
Who's there? You're not him. Who are you? The chopping. It stopped and I thought he was coming for me next.
Your friend Zelaya sent me.
She's still here?
You'll see her soon. We need to get through the market.
I know another way. It's safer. The old prison wing. It was sealed off years ago after an earthquake.
Where did the cannibals come from?
Here. They were prisoners. A clan of bandits. Led by Tyrant Bro. I overheard them talking.
Yeah, the grind for those strand meditations is ridiculous. But at least they're letting you get that quicker and get all the fragments and stuff unlocked for that quicker than they did Stasis. I still don't have Stasis fully unlocked on any one of my characters because you can only do 2 fragments a week. So I said, fuck it.
The wall ahead. That used to be the entrance to the old prison wing. Can you break through?
Yeah, I mean, the grind's not for everyone. There's days I get the shits of it. An old damp ledger. Tucked between the pages is a folded note. Most of it is illegible, but you can make out a few words. Earthquake, damaged outer walls. Seal away the section, leave the dead inside. I don't blame him, but why drop $100 on a game? Yeah, exactly. Why drop so much money on a game if you're not going to play it?
No! I thought it would be safe this way.
You thought there wouldn't be dead in here? What the fuck's wrong with you, lady? Oh, legendary amulet. I wonder what's on that. What's my power level? I believe I am 1821, 1822, something like that. Hmm. 4.5% bone skill damage. Blood skill damage. And I use both of those. Well, we'll put that on and we'll pull the aspect off of that. Nope, not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, that's on the low end. Very low end. Well, that one's getting shit canned. Not pulling that aspect out. That's really low. I heard a monk was really good for farming on Diablo 4. There is no monk class. You have Necro, Rogue, Sorcerer. Come on, die. Yep, you have, let me make sure I get these right. There's 5 of them. You have Sorcerer, you have Necro, you have Rogue, you have Barbarian, and you have Druid. If I remember correctly, there was a monk in one of the other Diablo games, but that I'm not 100% sure on. But I think there was. Yeah, it was probably Diablo 3 video. I'm pretty sure there was a monk in 3. I definitely did not give Diablo 3 a chance. Maybe I'll go back to it at some point, but probably not. When they did the real world money auction house and that when it first came out, that kind of turned me off. And Diablo 3 was more of an action game than a Diablo game.
Yes. Where is she?
Keep that beast quiet.
Shh. It's safe now. Nothing will get you up here. Solaya!
Oh, Yun! Oh, you've come back to me!
You waited. Kept yourself in danger.
Oh, you stubborn cow. Of course I waited. Where would I go without you to tell me?
Anywhere away from here.
Yes, well, you are a lucky fool, I'll give you that.
Ah, Lorath here sent this one to find you. They need your help getting into the palace.
There's an old escape tunnel. The entrance is in the caverns nearby. Behind an alcove marked with the Overseer's cross.
Twin sabers joined at the hilt. Press the left pommel to open the way.
Caverns. Could be worse.
Wanderer. Thank you. Take care of yourself.
Why did they make her look like she's holding on to reins when there are no reins?
I think that was the merchant's horse. Best not tell him. You know, when we first met, I assumed this connection you have with Lilith would lead you to darkness, as it has Elias. But after the good you've done here, maybe I was wrong. We shall see.
Diablo 3 was the only one you've played? Yeah, I definitely did not get into Diablo 3. Diablo 2 was by far my favorite. I have 3, I played 3, but I think I've only played a few hours because I realized the way they did that game was not for me. But from what I hear, it has gotten better over the years.
While you were in the city, I was thinking on Elias's plans. Which of the lesser evils he means to summon. What he did to go round is a clue.
He has drowned it in blood.
Meaning his goal is likely Duriel or Andariel.
What's the difference?
Duriel feeds off physical pain, Andariel revels in mental and emotional torment. Whichever one it is, if Elias succeeds, many more cities will share Gul'ran's fate. Our only hope is he hasn't completed the summoning yet.
Didn't we fight Duriel in one of the other Diablo games?
Oyun said the tunnel is in a hidden alcove.
Spiders! Oh, I guess we'll keep going this way. Yes, I have to clear out all the dungeons. All the way. I can't leave anything alive.
There. Ahead. Could that be it? Twin sabers. Just as Oyun described.
wish in games like this that they would give you the option to do stuff like in Baldur's Gate and stuff like that, where you can pick what your character says or pick what they do. You can go down the evil path or the good path and save everyone, that type thing.
Here. Need more prey, more meat.
And you will have it once Elias has finished his grand work.
What work? You will see soon, bro. The seeds we have sown will bear fruit. Gulrun will be reborn, and so will... But work.
Elias, he is poised to summon Andariel into the world. Her power will lift us to new heights. And of course, you will have more meat.
I want to watch.
Certainly, great bro. You will be the guest of honor.
Yuki.
Andariel, the Maiden of Anguish. That is the lesser evil he means to summon. Heavens help us.
Yeah, I think it would make breathe a breath of fresh air into this series if they let you side with the demons and all that stuff. We should probably go down here first, because I think the way we were just heading is going to lead to the next stage. Holy chests, Batman. Chests all over the place. Any more? No, guess that was it. Yeah. Yep, I agree 100%. Agree 100%. I miss the days where you paid for a game and you got the whole game. Not today's day and age. You pay for the game, you get a quarter of the game. Then you got to pay for DLC to get the rest of the game. There's a chest up there. Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's exactly it. Or you go back even further when there were no game updates, so they had to make sure the game was working 100% before they released it. Yeah, ever since the high-speed internet came around, that fucked everything for gaming. Yeah, I remember going to GameStop for a bunch of midnight releases. Not anymore.
Look at all this. An archive of the Forbidden, handpicked by Elias himself. He must be planning to summon Andariel somewhere else. But he did his research here. Look around. There might be some clues that can tell us where the ritual will take place.
The prophecy is unfolding before my eyes.
Yeah, look what happened with
right to act on it. When the prime evils
oh
come,
god, what the hell was the one that just came out? The vampire one.
Prey. We will be ready. Our rebirth begins here.
Oh,
with Andariel
gonna have to
chained to the
pull
heart
game
of Gulran.
Xbox app open here.
She will feed
There's
on
a
the
fucking Nightfall or something like that.
city
The new
of
one that just came out. That's straight fucking garbage.
In turn, will feed on her. Andariel's power will be ours to wield against the
Redfall.
other lords of hell.
Redfall from
If
Bethesda.
more must die to see it come to pass, so be it.
That one was, it was, it had promise, but it was garbage. I even stopped playing it. And if I stop playing a game, that's something, because I could deal with
some of these tomes are
busted ass broken game and still get enjoyment out of it. But that one,
Grimoires of Diablo, Baal, and Mephisto. What were you looking for, Elias?
Mephisto? That was the guy we killed in Diablo 2. Diablo was the first game. Baal and Mephisto were the second game.
Andariel, chained to the heart of Gulran. Her evil will not stay contained here. It will drown the land in suffering.
This is beyond madness.
Quite the opposite. Elias's mind is clear for once. When I knew him, he was searching for purpose. I couldn't give him one, and so he found it in Lilith. I didn't stop him. I let him become this.
Now is our chance to make it right, before things get even worse.
Yes, we have what we need. The summoning will take place at the Temple of the Primes in Mount Sivo. Now to find a way out. Knowing Elias, he would have had an escape route in case things didn't go his way. Behind the bookcase. I guess that's the one thing he learned from me.
You never heard of it? There's a reason you never heard of it. Bethesda was working on it before Microsoft bought out ZeniMax, who owned Bethesda. And Microsoft pretty much took a hands-off approach to that game and let them just finish it on their own.
Should have killed
and
him
it's
when I had the chance.
straight garbage.
We must hurry.
Miss the days of the 360 when we thought the idea of DLC was bonkers. Oh, I'm even older than that, man. But yeah, I miss those days. That's what I was talking about earlier, where they actually had to finish a game before it was released. Because there was no day one patches or updates or anything like that. Yeah, I miss the old days of gaming. Compared to where we're at now with gaming, two totally different worlds.
Somewhere in this paradise, the Triune has reclaimed its ancient temple. Trouble is, we can't simply walk in. Elias was researching something about shrines to Mephisto, Baal, and Diablo.
Only the blessed can open the way.
Yes, but to be blessed by the prime evils. Damn risky.
If it is the key to getting inside the temple, I will take the risk.
Baal's shrine is close. We'll start there.
Yeah, I miss the old days of gaming. Or if you wanted to update a game, you had to buy the DLC. Or the expansion, as it was called back then. Not DLC. And that was the only way to update the game and fix any bugs that were in the game. So I had to make sure their shit was working right. I miss it. Yeah, younger me, if you would have told me that this is the way gaming would have been, there's no way in hell I would have believed you.
Lord of Destruction. His influence has launched every war in history. Never once has he tired of conflict. Speak his true name. Tor Balos.
Tor Balos.
Are you alright?
The fuck you do to me?
I'm fine.
2 more shrines to go. Diablo and then Mephisto. Stay strong.
Oh, so that statue I saw back there a while ago was Ball, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Yeah, I got myself muted in Discord. I'll unmute myself since you're in there now.
Diablo. Lord of Terror. Every mortal fear, every nightmare, he is the root of it all. Always has been. Speak his true name. Al Diabolos.
Al Diabolos.
Oh, so he doesn't ask if I'm alright after that one? But he stopped caring? So Diablo back there was the baddie of the first game. And hence where the series got its name from. I hope they do put the cow level in this game. Can't wait to show you guys the cow level if they do. It's freaking hilarious. There's Mephisto. Or whatever the hell his name is.
Mephisto. Lord of Hatred. Father of Lilith. You need to be careful. Her blood is already a part of you.
I can handle it.
See? The power here is already agitating you.
I told you I can handle it. Tell me what to say, and then go search for the temple.
So be it. When you're ready, speak the name Dol Mephistos. But watch yourself.
Dol Mephistos.
Uh-oh. Is this the portal to the cow level?
We meet again.
Mephisto. I know who you are now.
Yes, but that doesn't mean we can't help each other. That mortal Elias seeks to use the power of the Primes for his own ends. No one knows their place anymore, do they?
Is it a little weird, like, as far as the sound-wise? Because I'm using a single earbud.
His meddling has drawn echoes.
Oh, I can tell you're on a headset, but
refuge
sound alright.
hatred. But you and I
Let me see if I put on the ears, other
back
earbud.
in order. Once you've brought peace to this realm, I will be able to give you my blessing.
Is that any better?
About the same.
Right. Oh well.
Yeah, no, it's... you don't sound bad. I can just tell you're not using an actual microphone. That's all.
Okay.
I mean, technically anything's better than that old mic you used to have.
I think sound like I was under the ocean.
Yeah.
My cat's over here at so you might hear her crying for attention.
Oh, jeez.
Honestly, I love it. I'm not gonna lie. She's really good with like all the cats that I've had.
Yeah, the 3 cats we got here or something else.
How's the skittish one?
I actually had her on stream yesterday for a bit. She actually lets me hold her and all of that, so she's not as skittish as she used to be.
She's being appointed.
Yeah, I called her a whore the other day. Every time I go out to the kitchen or something, she's always rubbing up against my legs and everything. And
well done. You were born for this.
The best.
Yeah, so I think that cat is now mine and my dad's.
Would need a mortal's help.
Because we're about the only 2 that she goes to.
Bad luck in recent years.
At least you trust you guys.
Those
yeah.
stone trinkets cast back to hell.
Yesterday I had brought home
my essence is reforming.
some chicken breast, like select style. And I shredded it up for them.
Ups and downs.
Yeah, your cats aren't spoiled or anything.
I want to switch them to actual food, like when we.
All I have done is offer you help.
When I start cooking,
you repay me.
I want to make them like their own dishes as well, so that they eat what we eat, basically.
Right.
And it'll also keep track of my health in the same way. You get me?
Yeah.
Take my blessing.
Yeah, because if you're making the same thing, you got to make shit healthy for them, which will be healthy for you.
Your world.
Yep. I was trying to explain that to my lady the other night. She bought cat food.
That's funny.
It's all good. I'm still gonna do it though. I like when I go to work, I'll probably throw a cat food down for them so that they have something to eat.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, I was gonna get Diablo 2 until I saw it was $40.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
$40, and then I think the third one's like still 60. And right now the fourth one's going for like $80.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy that 2 is still so expensive.
And they only did that because of the release of 4.
Oh, I guarantee you.
Like, you remember the Dead Space remake?
Yeah.
They had Dead Space 1, 2, and 3 for the PlayStation, like, Plus. You know how when you sign up for the exclusive stuff, you get the games?
Yeah.
They had them on there for years, and I remember playing them, like, 2 years ago, a year ago. And I beat them. And then when I went to go see if they still had them when when they announced the remake, PlayStation had took them off their store, and they never re-released them.
Huh.
Like, not even to buy on the store.
That's weird.
So what I'm thinking is that there are more Dead Space remakes to come, you know?
Oh, I guarantee you. That series...
that's what I'm hoping for.
That series was probably the most genre-defying game ever for any genre.
We all keep secrets.
That studio made headlines. That's how big it was.
Yeah.
We don't have time for this now. Elias could be in the middle of his ritual already.
Too bad that we don't get any more brave development team like them anymore. What was the name of the team? I can't remember. It was like a grunge kind of theme though. For their
Yeah, I forget the name of the developer that made that.
But they did Visceral Games. There you go. I knew it was.
Yep.
Yeah, it was on the top tongue. Visceral Games, such a good company. And I remember like listening a lot to the interviews for that development team, and that they had a lot of pushback for Dead Space.
Oh yeah.
Because EA didn't want to. They didn't want to shell out to a new idea that wasn't going to make money, you know.
Right.
But it ended up turning out to be their highest seller. So it's funny how things work out.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, there was also religious people that were up in arms over it because of the whole religious aspect of it.
I love religious people, man. They're some of the brightest people we have in this world. Like I don't know if you remember the whole campaign of Doom. When Doom came out, a bunch of like the Christians and shit like that came out to protest against it. And the developer comes out and says, look, I don't know how more of a Christian game than you can get than Doom. You're literally going through hell, killing demons, and saving the earth. Like,
yeah.
I thought that was just really putting them in their spot.
Yeah,
that was so funny.
It boggles my mind, some of the things people complain about.
Yeah, I think just people they have so much time on their hands. When the boiling down to. I'm gonna take a dab. I don't know if you want to join.
Oh, I need to go to the fucking store when I get money and get more. I'm missing my damn Peak Pro. I've been dealing with fucking goddamn my Dart cartridges and the 510 carts I got, because that's all I got at the moment.
But are they working?
Oh yeah, they still work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the other thing first came out in California, a bunch of like overnight shops were coming up, and they would sell like very faulty 505 or 510 carts. So I learned how to like mess with them to a point where I can basically revive them.
Oh, nice.
So funny. I thought that's all I was asking. If you had a problem, I was about to give you some suggestions.
No, they work. The only thing that sucks about them is every so often, especially when I get down to the end of them, they will clog up, so I gotta let them burn for a little bit to unclog them.
I'm going to say, have you tried putting like a pin needle through the mouthpiece?
A pin needle
like
through the mouthpiece?
Yeah, like a sewing needle.
I did not think of that.
You just get a sewing needle and then poke it out through the top, where the mouthpiece is.
Oh.
And you should see all that wax come out.
Shit, I did not know that. I'll have to try that next time. I usually let it burn for like 10 seconds to heat up. And then I'll start pulling on it.
Waste wax like that.
Oh my god, yes. I waste so much. That's one reason why I dislike the carts, and I'd rather go get Concentrate again for the Peak Pro. I didn't think I was going to like that as much as I did when I bought it and started using it. Oh my god, I love that thing.
Yeah, the little rig is awesome.
By your hand.
Everyone kept telling me, oh, if you ever start getting Concentrates, you're going to open a whole new world to you because the taste is going to be better, everything's going to be better. Yeah, I can't be that much better. Boy, was I fucking wrong.
Yeah, with wax, you can actually get flavor profiles.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of
So
just
that's
having the
always
weed taste.
Oh yeah. I can't do flour anymore. Like, I just think it's too loud, it's too messy.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't see it interesting.
No, I still, in my little stash container I probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 8s in there of flour that I'm not punching because I fucking hate it now.
You need steel work? Repair?
So that's definitely going to be my, if I run out before I can go buy more either carts or concentrates, that'll be my go-to if I need to. So it's just sitting there.
What I used to do was get like, I believe it's parchment paper or wax paper. You get your nugs, you get a hair straightener. You put the bud between the wax paper, and then you use the straightener to heat press it, the nug, so that the THC comes out and you get wax.
Yeah, I saw people doing that on Reddit. People were talking about doing that. I thought about getting my own press, but there's no way in hell I'm spending that much. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no, heat presses are expensive.
Fuck
it's
yeah,
really
they are.
dumb.
Ain't no way in hell I'm dropping that.
Well, yeah, I'm not. It's like what, anywhere easily $800 to more than $1,000.
Oh, easily. I'll let the big companies. I'll let the big companies do it, and I'll go spend $60 for a gram of concentrate at the dispensary.
$60 for a gram. Wait, holy crap!
Need something
Jesus.
Cursed,
Yeah.
perhaps?
Yep. Nice
So you
thing
guys only have
is,
one dispensary out there?
now we got multiple, but they're all the same price. The problem
That
is,
shit really regulated.
yeah, oh yeah. The problem is here in Pennsylvania, it's only legal for medical. So they got a tight restriction on it, and we can only vape it. We can make our own edibles, and that's it. So you can do like tinctures, pills, or the gel capsule crap with it. You can make your own edibles. The only stuff you can buy from the dispensary is stuff you can vape. So flour, the carts, or concentrates, and that's it. You can't legally burn it in Pennsylvania, and you can't legally buy edibles in Pennsylvania.
What the heck? Then my head feels like it's all turned around.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. So technically, it's almost like prison. You can't transform unless it's under those two circumstances, which is edibles and
right.
Forgot the second one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And if so, like I have a water bong sitting here on my desk next to me.
That would be contraband, wouldn't it?
Technically, but the nice thing is I have this other nice nifty little doohickey that's just a hose.
I need to be looking at your stream.
Oh yeah, I thought you had it up. I have this.
Look at that.
I have this nifty little hose that has an adapter on it that replaces the bowl on the bong. So it goes in there like that. And then the other end...
It's a hookah.
Yep, pretty much. And the other end,
wow.
I attach to my cart, and I can vape it through my bong.
There you go. Ingenuity.
Yep.
MacGyver the hell out of it. Let's go.
So if a cop ever comes into my house or whatnot and says, "Oh, that's contraband," no, it's not, officer. There's no bowl in it. You're not going to find any burnt residue anywhere near it. So, no, it's not contraband.
That's so funny.
So there's always ways to get around their fucking regulations.
You're still technically vaping it too,
exactly
through the bong.
Yep.
So that's weird that you can't transform it. Like,
yeah,
that really gets me. So like, if you were to get just flour and then heat press it, that's contraband. Like, what the hell? But they sell
technically no, because you're still vaping the end product. You're not burning it. As long as you're not putting a flame to it, they consider it vaping it here in Pennsylvania.
Okay. They're dumb as fuck, but okay.
Right, exactly.
Like, that makes no sense.
None. But here's another thing that
Like,
this will throw you for a loop. Okay. Say I smoke up tonight. Okay, before I go to bed, I wake up. I go drive down the road tomorrow afternoon and get pulled over. If the cop wants to be a dick and he sees my medical marijuana ID card, he can take me for a drug test and I can get nailed with a DUI even though I have my medical marijuana card.
Wait, how long ago did you smoke?
The night before.
And you wake up in the morning. So
right. And then that afternoon I go drive. So there's no traces left whatsoever, effects on me, but they can still hit me with the DUI.
Oh. Basically, your shit's almost illegal out there.
Pretty much.
Almost.
They
treat it worse than a gun.
Yes. Very much so. One of our state senators proposed a bill to try to mitigate those with a medical marijuana card from getting DUIs. So we'll see what happens with that.
I hope they loosen the laws up, period. Let's get legislation for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking crazy here in Pennsylvania. It blows my mind. They want to be so much like California, but yet they do shit like that.
It's crazy.
The moment you see Elias, strike him down. Do not hesitate.
I'm still waiting for them to make it legal recreational, and then all that shit will be done with and out the window.
So right now it's not legally recreational up there.
No, it's not. Nope.
Okay, see, then that's why the laws are so tight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only legal medically here.
I feel like give it a few and they're gonna loosen up like California, because if that's what you said they're trying to be like.
Oh, yeah, well,
California was in the beginning, because I did have a medical card when it first came out, but there were regulations, not that crazy, but there were regulations back then. And then when you said it got turned to 21, everything went up, as far as the regulations.
Yeah, Pennsylvania wants to be so much like California, it's ridiculous. We have the second highest tax rate next to California. It's like anything California does, Pennsylvania's like, yep, we're going to look into that and we're going to implement it ourselves. So I give it another couple years and it'll be legal recreational. One thing that pisses me off about Pennsylvania, though, is other states, especially those around us that legalized it medically, allow you to have X number of mature plants growing at one time with your medical card. So you can grow your own and not have to keep buying it. Pennsylvania, that's still illegal. We cannot grow our own. And their whole guys on that, their whole bullshit on that is, oh, well, if we let them grow their own, how do we know that they're growing it right and it's safe for them? It's like, I'm sorry, I'd rather trust myself growing it than some big-ass fucking corporation growing it, because Lord knows what the hell they're putting on it and in it.
Facts.
So it's one of those that we got a lot of old heads still in our Senate, in our House, and all that, and they just need to get out before shit changes.
Well, the new world doesn't wait for no one. You should know that, Wick.
Yep. Yeah, I think medical is how it started pretty much everywhere, Craig. Though I did read that, and it's probably the only good thing to come out of Biden, that he did put together a task force to look at declassifying marijuana as a Class 1 narcotic. So I did read that, so I'm hoping that goes into effect. Because I would really like to buy my shit at the dispensary without having to pay cash. And the whole reason you got to pay cash at dispensaries is because the federal government, it's still illegal, so they can't use banks or credit card processors. Which I think is so stupid. I think the whole being able to grow my own, I hope that goes into law before recreational. That would save me so much fucking money. Pennsylvania and their laws, I gotta look up and see. Someone did propose something to make edibles legally able to be sold. I wonder where that's at. If that got shot down or if it passed or what.
You know, I just looked at the alternate skin that they gave us for the season pass, and that thing is ugly as heck.
What was that?
The skin that we get for the season pass for 100.
Yeah.
I was like, well, we are starting to get Nerf guns, aren't we?
Yeah, Z wanted the fucking armor and shit so bad he spent silver to level up his season pass.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah, I was like, why?
I was surprised too. Well, it started because I went to the store and I didn't have any bright dust to buy the shader that was in there, and I was telling him, and he's like, oh, we'll have all this silver. And then he starts thinking, he gets quiet, and he goes, I just bought all the levels. I go, what? He's like, yeah, I just got all the levels. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fucking, that was nuts. I was like, dude, we're gonna play it enough that you're gonna get level 100. He's like, yeah, I know, but I wanted them. Well, whatever, it's your money.
Yeah, I was surprised too. He told me that he liked the armor, and that's why he got it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he told me. He said, I wanted the armor.
Also, he wanted the 5 or the 6 or whatever those things are, because he wants to get the sniper. So
oh yeah, those resonance things, yeah.
And that's why he had the sniper to get what crafted.
Yeah, well, I don't know about him. I don't know about him sometimes. I can't say nothing though. If I had disposable income like that, I'd be fucking buying stupid shit too.
I wonder what level he is.
I think he's like 160 something. Last I looked. Yeah. What's up, Max? Say hello to all the guys in Brazil. How are we doing, Brazil? Hope everyone's doing all right. Oh, cutscene. That was floating above him. Oh, she's alive. I thought she was dead. Okay. That dude just slit his own throat. Damn. Guess that's one way to take care of him.
Please, come with me.
Oh yeah, sure. You piss him off and leave me to deal with them. It was awful nice of him.
dragon.
I believe that is Nick, if I remember correctly. He hasn't been around much. I'm pretty sure that's who
He's
that
invited
is.
me twice to a game.
Yeah, it's one of the guys. Yeah, it's one of the kids that used to come in all the time. Haven't seen him around for a while. At least not in the chat, anyway.
Like one of the younger leagues?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's under 18.
Just wondering who he was.
God, I'm gonna die. Jesus.
What DSC?
DSC, Deep Stone Crypt.
I don't even know what that is either.
A raid.
Oh, okay.
Well, I did get a message from Z, so now that we're done with this, finish this off, and then we're going to end this and jump into Destiny.
What happened? It feels like fire crawling over my skin. Ugh.
You were tattooed. A ritual.
I hear something. A voice in my head.
Andario. A connection was made between you and her. Who are you?
Thaisa. Who are you?
I am Lorath, one of the Haradrim.
Haradrim. So is Elias.
If he told you that, he was lying. I came to kill him. Thought I had, but the moment I looked away, he vanished.
If he survived, he will have fled to his refuge.
Refuge?
He has a palace, somewhere in the deserts of eastern Kyrgyzstan. But that is all I know.
We should get to Tasarak. The people there know the deserts of Kyrgyzstan well. Maybe someone has heard of this palace.
Let me join you. I don't know how much help I will be in this condition, but I owe you my life.
You don't owe us anything. But you are welcome to come. You deserve vengeance too.
All the way down there. So let's go. Shoot. Let's go back to the main city of this area. Check out our armor we got. And then we will call that for this stream. But we will have a Destiny 2 stream starting momentarily after this one ends. Let's check out the gear we got here. What do we got? What do we got? Bone Spirit, Dexterity, and all stats. Yep. We'll throw that one on. Does me better than the pair of boots I had on. Don't need that one. Unstoppable. 13 increased move. Nope, that we don't need that. That can go away. Oops. That's one thing I wanted to tell Matt while he was in here, is that we had a clan in here if you wanted to join it. Oh well. He'll pop in later, I'm assuming, when he gets home. But, alright folks. I think that's going to do it here for some Diablo 4. Give me about, oh, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes or so. And we should have a Destiny 2 stream up and running. We will be carrying people through Master Nightfalls again. And see what we get up to after that, or if we just do that for the whole entire stream. But hopefully we'll catch you over there. If we don't, then have yourself a good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is where you were at. And we will catch you